It's class 5 of Entrepreneurship and SME Management. In this, we will cover Unit 15 to 19. Course code is MCOM 205. I am Dr. Raghuveer Shahu. Let's start. First, with international business readiness. So, what is international business? Learn. This unit will provide you with a roadmap for entrepreneurs, specifically to navigate how complex legal and operational landscape of global market. Starting with registration, export registration process, intellectual property protection, and Indian regulatory compliance. First, export business registration. Establishing a legal foundation. So, any business, when it starts, it needs to be registered under different state. Like if it is sole proprietorship, and if you want, then you can register. If it is a business, that means corporate business, then its structure is different and its functionality is different, its legality is different. If it is partnership, then it is registered or not, it's to be seen. And here we have talked about limited liability company, that is also governed under Companies Act 2013. Protection of personal assets means apart from your personal assets, only company asset can be used. Registration of an export business requires any form of business who tries to step forward for exporting their product or making their product available in different locations, country-specific environments. So, wait a minute, students. So, prior to registration, you need to focus on to what are the things. Wait a minute, I think my camera has been turned off. Let me make it on. Okay, now it's visible maybe. Registering an export business is a multi-step journey designed to ensure legal compliance and operational readiness. It begins with selecting the optimal business structure, like what your business is, sole proprietorship, what you will do in a sole proprietorship, in a partnership, in a limited liability, in a corporation, or a large corporate body. The choice is the choice depends on the seller. Regulatory and tax compliance. So for exporting, you need three important things: tax ID, EIN number. Obtaining an employer identification number is critical for tax obligation and deducting business expenses. Export license. So currently we have seen that export registration, it is required. Specific goods like controlled goods should not be given the export license, and which specific on which category of goods is specified under the different borders. Like if we are talking about borders, then it just not means that I'm talking about India. It may be that anywhere in the world. FDA clearance before crossing borders. Certification. Handling perishable or pharmaceutical goods, necessitate compliance with healthy and safety standards. Protecting innovation. The strategic importance of intellectual property. The role of patents, exclusivity and incentive. A patent grants the holder the right to prevent others from making, using, or selling their invention for 20 years. Disclosure requirement must detail technical specs Advanced research and development allow inventors to profit from their creative effort, commercial value, secure investment, and enable licensing their videos. Key form of intellectual property protection: utility patents, design patents, plant patent, international. Utility patent means for new and useful processes like machines or compositions of metals, the cornerstone of tech innovations. Design patents focuses on the ornamental design of functional items like a luxury watch or some jewelries. Plant patents for new variety of plant that can be asexually or agri-tech sector grown by human in a controlled environment, or some technical medicinal plants that are not discovered and not unearthed by different any patent. The patent corporation treaty facilitates single application filing across multiple countries. Means if your file has not yet been launched in any of the specific countries, then you can directly apply for once this kind of pact enables a particular patentee for applying in different countries, trademarks and startups, building brand identity. Trademark can last indefinitely if maintained. Means they have been given trademarks for 10 years. After that, you have to renew the trademarks. Building brand identity. Trademarks gives you a recognition of your particularly, like you are seeing the MTSCO logo right over there. It is a religious symbol, but however, the MTSU, that is Madhya Pradesh logo, to become recognizable to others. About that, our product in the name of so and so exists, and its logo, slogan, sounds. It may be logo, slogan, sound to identify that particular product or company or the type of consumptions. Establishes consumer trust and brand loyalty. The trademark distinguishes product from competitors. Enhances business value for potential investors. It's correct, so that trademark is not only a logo, slogan, but it also gives value to the customer or business, added value to the business. Trademark classification. Word and design. Maybe word, maybe design, few text like Nike, logo symbol like swoosh. Slogans and sounds. Like slogan, like LIC's slogan is "Jindagi ke saath mein zindagi ke baad." And maybe audio like Nokia, connecting people. Trade dresses, visual appearance of packaging, like Coke bottle shape. It's like this one, or Mountain Dew. It's a different color, green. Copyright for creative assets. Copyright protect works fixed in a tangible medium. Key rights granted to startups include reproduction, exclusive copyrights, distribution rights for sale or rental, software protection for unique code base. That means you have created a new software, or I can say that a new OS which runs on AI module and runs in typically all the computer that is exclusively on Mac and OS, that is Windows and uh, Apple laptops. This kind of copyrights for creative assets have been given for lifetime or for 70 years. Registration is automatic upon creation, but filing is required to bring a lawsuit for infringement. Means if someone has copied your product and selling to the market, then it is to be that your product is has granted prior to him the registration means copyright. Legal framework in India. That means what are the legal framework that protect the intellectual property rights in India, and what are first legislation, that is Companies Act 2013, focuses on governance and information, accountability and transparency. Second one is Income Tax Act 1961. Third is GST Act 2017. Fourth is FAMA Act 1999. And last will be the intellectual property right. So it's different legalities has focused business legislation for different purposes. Companies Act sees governance and formation. Income tax sees taxation framework. GST Act sees the indirect unified tax, and FEMA, that is foreign exchange. If the business is indulged with export of the particular product. Stakeholder and social laws. Consumer Protection Act 2019, it helps the consumer and protect their interest, that is complaint and right enforcement. Means if any company is not listening or misleading or using certain unlawful activities which can diminish the interest of the customer, then they can go and claim compensation, or if by using some product of that particular company any harm is happened, then they can also complain and gain or ask for compensations. Labor laws. If in a company where manufacturing has been done, or from part of the management, any kind of miscommunication, like Factories Act, which governs the right of the laborers, minimum wages, it also comes under the labor laws. Social security means security while working is also governed under the labor laws. Environmental laws, standards for pollution control and sustainability. Government in time to time form or establishes different environmental laws for protecting the biodiversity environment in so that our next generation can enjoy it particularly. Competition Act 2002, prevent anti-competitive agreements. Means if any company has been using same logo of a particular product and saying that it's there, so in the form of competition and also as per Intellectual Property Right Act, they can claim that it is preventive. global entrepreneur, opportunity and challenges in the global area. So, global entrepreneurship means it's that while you have established or solved a particular problem in the form of any means by developing an intellectual property right, by developing a trademark, copyright, a trademark, patent, or anything similar, then you think that after working for 6 to 7 years in a geographical area like India, then you must think that we have to a step forward, like going global. So when you do so, you will face some, you will get some opportunity and as well as challenges in that in doing so. Global opportunities, that is market expansion. First, market expansion, your market will be bigger. Resource accesses, you can have a resource of different other company if they are available in cheap. Risk management, while we are concentrated only in one market, there will be more than one market, economic of scale. It emphasizes that you would get efficiency in production and distribution. Firstly, talk with market expansion. Access large consumer base abroad. Like in India, we have a population of 144 billion, which is a huge number. But when you produce a product of different nature, then it might be that the particular product is only targeting 100 million people. So it is a small number, and you want to capture other market as well, like Russia, USA, Tehran, Iran, Israel, UAE, Singapore, Dubai, Thailand, other places. So, by combining other places, you can see that there are more individuals. They can easily buy your product. So, by expanding your market from a localized area to a global arena, you could sorry, you could have access to a large number of consumer base. Resource access. While moving toward the uh, while moving toward global area, you could have used to their resource like human resource, human capital, or sometimes we can also use as uh, loans from the banks, or you can use cheap materials, or you can use cheap labors. So these are the things you may get access when as an opportunity of going global. Risk management. So as previously I have stated that while we are focusing one economy, India, it gives an it not gives you it just makes you that your product is only available to this market like India. But when you are uh, making your company available in other countries, then you are spreading your risk in a way that you are taking market share of there also. So expanding by using economic of scale, that is whatever the production you have right now, capacity, like you have a capacity of 2 lakh billion product in a month, but due to the small um, less consumers in India, you could not achieve uh, that 100% capacity. So while moving toward other, you are just utilizing as much as you can, so that the product cost and distribution expenses may relatively lower. International challenges. What are the international challenges? Like culture and legal. First of all, we should see that cultural and legal. What cultural challenges we should face? Like if we take the example of Dubai, there is a strict norms. You have to abide by all the norms of their countries. Similarly, they use Urdu language as also, uh, which is responsible, as so that uh, your packaging should be changed. Your packaging has to be changed according to their country. If you go to Russia, you may have to write or transform your full packaging in according to their norms, legal norms, as well as you have to market it in their language also. In difference in language, business norms, and varied legal system across borders. You could not find same legal barriers as you have find in India, but you may find other barriers which like legal barriers which are not in India. Financial risk. So by expanding your business to the other countries, you 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 will require a huge amount of fund. And also the currency fluctuation, that is volatility of the nature of currency, it is that it is depend upon the exchange rate, and exchange rate is pretty much volatile and can impact your global profitability. Logistics, supply chain complexity, and customer regulation add operational hurdles. So while you are making your product available to other markets, you must equip with better logistics, or you may choose a method which can give you more profit and lesser cost, abiding by their customer regulations and operational standards. Export documentation process. Let's start with 13 steps. Start second performer, then comes as it in two distinct categories. That is, first one is principal document, and second one is auxiliary document. That is, the auxiliary document are those documents which helps the principal documents to perform the export very well. First, commercial invoice is required. It serves as a basis of custom and payment. Issuing authority is exporter. Bill of lading, proof of shipment or contract. Issuing authority will be carrier on which you are sending the product. Certificate of origin, confirmed country of origin. It should be issued by a chamber of commerce of the particular country. From it, the product is exported. Packing list. Uh, Packing list suggests that atomizing content for customer. It is issued by exporter. Shipping bill, official export declaration, that is given by customs portal. So it is a short. Uh, I have just covered it in a short manner. If you have any question or anything to ask, you may reach out to us. We will help you solve your queries and handle your questions. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.